Hey guys, and welcome to a super special edition of Mailbag. This is actually the most money I have ever spent on a Mailbag video. It's about, I think it was $70 Canadian. That seems like a lot, but I got a little bit higher ticket items this time. And this all came from Banggood.com. This is not a sponsored video, however, the $70 were right out of my pocket. And if I'm going to make a sponsored video, I think I would charge more than $70. But anyways, this comes out of my pocket. If you want to help with the cost of this, you can join Patreon, link in the description, or you can use my Banggood affiliate links in the description. I will get a small percentage of the money you spend. And when I say small, I mean small, like pennies. But it's a great way to help the channel without spending any extra money. And so, well, it came in two packages. This one took 2 weeks. The other one took 3 weeks. So it took quite a while to get here, but it seemed like it was spinning its wheels in Canada. So I don't think it was Banggood's fault this time. Let's open this one up. This is the first one. So this is the same order, but it came in two different packages. I'm going to hope there is no identifying information in here, because this is the first time I'm opening this. Alright, so already you can see one of the items. You can maybe understand why it costs a little bit more, because these items are a little bit more intricate than the usual sort of couple cent modules. Get out. There we go. Okay, so let's get started. The first item up is this magnifier. Now this is looks pretty cheap, but it cost me $8.08 Canadian. I actually checked for the filming of this video. The price actually dropped a little bit, $7.96. But yeah, this is just a sort of like a headband you put on your head, and you just flip this down, and you have like little lenses on there. It does feel quite cheap, but I looked at different solutions to sort of magnify my soldering, and this seemed like the best option because I do wear glasses. So this looks like it'll go far enough in front of my face that I will be able to wear my glasses with it. Comes with a couple lenses. So you got 2.5, 3.5, 1.6, and 2.0 magnifications. I wanted, again, something light because I need to be able to have my head kind of far back so the camera has space to be in front. So this is what? This is the 2.0, and that should slot right into there. Try not to get my greasy fingerprints on it, but I probably will anyway. There we go. And you can probably just about, there you go, you can see the magnification on that. And let me just see the focus distance here. Yeah, it's not too bad. It seems like from where I'm standing, up about this high, maybe even higher, would be my focal distance on that. So it's not too bad. It's not ideal. It is a little, I feel like it needs to be a little bit closer to me. But you can see there, the focal distance is about, about that high, couple centimeters, couple inches, I should say, off the board here. So yeah, I'm going to be putting this to use. I'm not going to do any reviews at this. It's just a mailbag video, but do tune in for the reviews after I have tried these. I can't really do an instant review, but it's pretty nice. Comes with 4 lenses, and it's $8. It's not very expensive, so that's great. Next item up, however, is these guys. So these are little copper clad circuit boards. Some of you may know that I am planning this winter on etching my own circuit boards, and I had a few of these laying around, but not very many. So these are single-sided boards. They're $1.30 each, but when you buy in volume, you get a discount. So I bought 10 and they came out to 76 cents each. So if you figure we can cut, little circuit boards out of these, for the 76 cents for one board, we can probably end up with, up to 10 or more circuit boards. And just to show you a scale, this is my 555 homemade 555 timer board I had sent out to JLC PCB. And you can see that you can fit six on the board here. You can make 6 of these out of one of these, but if there was a different dimension, then you would actually be able to fit maybe 8. So that's pretty good for that amount of money. And I do have a measuring device somewhere. There's a JLC measuring device, and that is, well, I don't have enough, I think it's 10 centimeters. This is half an inch here. Unfortunately, it's imperial. But I believe it's 10 centimeters by 7 centimeters across. My kingdom for a measuring tape. Let's see. Oh boy. Need to loosen that screw a little bit. So, yeah, so I got 71 mils across. I don't know if you can see that. And yeah, 100.1 almost mils in the long direction. So yeah, 10 of these for 76 cents each, paid $7 for 10, and I really can't wait to try to etch some circuit boards. Awesome. Let's move on to the next package. Up next we have this guy. So the other package was more utilitarian. This one here I think will be just absolutely fun. So let's try to open this up. Ooh, look at that. Oh, there's some tape inside. Okay, let's see here. Oh, look at that. See that Wiha logo? Pretty sweet. Keep that face down. Okay, this guy. Another sort of little package there. And some of the little guys. Alright, we might need to zoom in for these little guys. So let's start with, let's say this guy. So I think you're starting to understand now where the extra cost is coming from. Mini high-speed RC car. Open this up. Oh, look, we got a remote. Pretty smashed in there with a little rubber antenna. Oh, God. Okay, right off the bat, this little controller here. This may be proportional, the acceleration and brake, but it just goes left and right with a click, so it's going to be full left and full right. Off on. What kind of batteries does it take? There's a screw. Okay, AA batteries. Yeah, we can definitely do that. This does feel cheap, but I did want something to race around the carpet here during winter. Some instructions, probably won't need those. This looks like a little lithium-ion charger for a single cell. Let's try to do this in a way that I won't break it right off the bat. There we go. Look at this little thing. Ooh, it's got a little bit of suspension on it too. Got little screws holding in the shell on the top there. I think this just lifts off. Yeah, pressure fit. Wow, like everything is contained in this little box. Oh, there's a tiny little motor right here. It's got full range of suspension, single spring, no shock, just a spring. It's got a tiny little motor here, and then it's got a gear reduction to a solid shaft. Yeah, solid shaft. Foam wheels. Don't know how much traction we're going to get out of that. And the radio box and everything is all in here. How are they doing steering though? There must be another little motor in there. They must have two motors about that size. That's pretty neat. So this guy here is a 1/32 scale, 2.4 gigahertz. So, modern-ish technology. RC car. I paid $14.69 for the whole kit, which is not too bad at all. Oh, these little rubber things come off. They're the little hold downs. I figured it would be fun to race this around during winter, because winter in Canada is kind of brutal. Foam wheels shouldn't damage my floors too much, and eventually it would be nice to sort of take over the control system with our own like Arduino thing. Maybe use it as a slow moving chassis for a self-propelling or self-whatevering robot. So that would be pretty cool. Got a little charge port in there, the on-off. I don't know if it's got juice in it. Looks like the light is red. I don't know if that means it works or not. Turn it back off. Let me see if I can find some batteries for this. Found a pair of Eneloops. So again, not sure if this will be enough voltage. It does recommend 1.5 volts, and these are nickel metal hydride. So that's actually 1.2-ish volts each. But we will give it a shot, and I guarantee the first thing that happens is this thing's going to fly right off the bench. Oh, it was on. Look at that. Little light is flashing. Alright, so let's turn this guy on. And there we go. Forward, reverse. It is proportional steering, but not by very much. I mean proportional throttle, but not by very much. But yeah, steering is full left, full right. It's got a lot of slop in that steering gear too. Yeah, it goes all right. It's more like spinning its wheels though. Oh wow, this thing goes nuts. Yeah, I'm probably gonna break something right off the bat, so you're gonna have to wait for the review on this. Burning rubber. Pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna charge this thing up, and yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna play with it a little bit, and then I'll probably make its own video where we're gonna tear it down and take a look at its insides. So that is pretty cool. Let's go on to the next item. I am starting to get a little concerned because I just realized what it is I ordered that's in this little package. Let's just say I thought it'd be a little bit bigger than that. But regardless, we're going to have a look at this all the same. What this is this is a $7 Canadian delivered multimeter. It's absolutely tiny. I guess I could have looked at the dimensions, but who thinks to do that at the moment? So, you think you know what size a multimeter is. So this is 50 mils. That is 2 inches across. 2 inches, 50 mils by 10 mils across, which is 4 inches. So 2 by 4 inches. This thing is absolutely minuscule. It comes with some leads, which are also absolutely tiny. I mean, this is actually hilarious. So my point is I want to make a review. How bad can a $6 multimeter be? And just to show you that this is a regular size multimeter. this is hilarious. This thing is absolutely tiny. Voltage in ohms, and it does current too. This is amazing, actually. I can. Oh wow, that doesn't feel very good. Jeez. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, the switch feels really nice, actually. Oh, that feels really good. There's another problem with this multimeter, and I read on the listing probably a week or so after I ordered it that it requires a 23A battery, this tiny 12-volt battery. And then I was like, uh-oh, my local Walmart wanted something like $15 per battery, so I was regretting my choice on $6 multimeters already. But no, I found some on Amazon for far cheaper. So I got 10 of these 12-volt 23A batteries for they were $1 each, so it was about $10, just under $10 delivered for all these batteries. So if you're buying one of these multimeters, and I don't know if I can recommend it yet, I haven't looked at it yet, definitely check if you can get these 23A batteries first, because if you can't, this thing won't be very good value. The positives over on this end, so pop it in like that. Alright, stick this back together. This thing basically completely comes apart. That's actually hilarious. I was not expecting, I knew it was going to be a little bit small, but this is tiny. You know, just bordering on false advertisement. That's hilarious. It might be good though. It might be good. There is a place in the world for a tiny multimeter, as long as it is not a piece of garbage. Oh wow, these leads are absolutely trash. COM is over here. It's not marked very well. Can't tell what's black, what's red. But let's see what we have. Do we have continuity? Yeah, we do. Right down there. This little guy. And a diode check. Alright. You know, the display is actually very nice. I'm actually surprised about that. Okay, continuity checker does work, but it's a bit slow. I wasn't expecting too much for, I mean, $6 Canadian. That's like $4 and something American, something like that. But, you know, sometimes the best multimeter is the one you actually have with you. So let's see here. Let's bring my little power supply, 6 volts, and see if this thing manages not to fry itself at 6 volts. 5.96. Yeah, not too bad. I'm actually going to keep this with me, and I'm going to use it a little bit, and then I have like a multimeter, like a voltage reference coming, which I will use this thing on. We're going to put it through all sorts of paces, and we're going to see if a $6 Canadian multimeter is any good at all. Let's move on to the next one. Now, out of everything I've ordered, this one here is what I was the most excited about, because this is a German company, Wiha. They make amazing products, teamed up with my favorite Chinese company, which is XIAOMI, and it's a Wiha produced for XIAOMI precision screwdriver set. So not only do I not have precision screwdrivers yet, but this is a high quality version. It was on sale. But yeah, this was perfect. This was cost me a pretty penny. It cost me $21 and something cents, 16 cents or so. But it comes with a bunch of bits, and it comes with a nice case apparently. And we'll just see if it's any good at all. XIAOMI is sort of like the Chinese Apple. They sort of do the whole Apple thing that there's like sort of like an experience to getting products and stuff. They kind of try to put it in nice packaging. You can see like this is a high quality, like sturdy cardboard box for a Chinese product especially, but even for a regular product. They try to make, I don't know. I have a power bank from XIAOMI and it's amazing. Actually, I'm quite impressed with it. I just wish I knew which products are going to spy on me and which are not. This one probably not, because I don't even think it's internet connected. Oh, you can see that it's brand new because it's not even released from the sleeve here. How do you get this out? Oh, out the other way. Okay. Yep. Totally read all this. There's a card from Wiha. This thing is pretty sweet. It says push down that way. This is a nice metal case. Oh yeah. Oh, it's latching. Look at that. Oh yeah. And out this comes. Got a nice little latch assembly. I don't know if this is magnetic there, but see a nice little latch assembly at the bottom. And then we have our precision screwdriver. Ooh, very smooth. This is pretty awesome, actually. I was hoping it'd be nice because I really need a good set of precision screwdrivers. So let's see here. That's probably a number 1 Phillips, so PH1. Oh yeah, the case is magnetic. That's very nice. Screwdriver, yeah, magnetic as well. Wow, this thing is nice. Honestly, this would be comparable to buying a quality tool locally, but I paid offshore prices for this. This is quite nice. I really like that. Very narrow shank. Very strong magnets inside this plastic. You can't really see it. Yeah, now I'm comfortable flipping it upside down because nothing will fall out. You've got tri-wing. You've got this double dot thing. You've got some Allen heads. You got some tamper-proof torques, regular torques. You got pentalobes. These are like the Apple pentalobes. Jesus, this one's tiny. P2. That thing's basically a needle. It's great. Couple commons or flats, whatever you want to call them. A couple Phillips and a tri-wing. Oh, I thought this was a tri-wing. This is a triangle. So that's literally like a triangle, and that one is a 3-sided Phillips. So I don't know which one's which, but that is pretty cool. I have to say, that's a neat little kit I can bring around with me for 20 bucks. Look at that. That's amazing. For 20 bucks, I think this will be a good purchase. I always need a little screwdriver. I never find where mine have gone. Mine are the cheapest offshore Mastercraft piece of garbages that you'll ever see. These things feel awesome. I will hold my review until I've used them a little bit. But yeah, so far, I am not regretting my $21 one bit. Awesome. Let's move on to the last item. And finally, the very last item is actually more in line with the stuff I typically order. So these guys here are, oh, there's 4 in this. Shouldn't there be 5? 2, 3, 4. This one has 5. This one has 5. Wow. I'm missing one. Well, I'll let them know. But what these guys are is this is a headphone jack connector, which is panel mount. So it's got this little screw here, and you just poke this through a round hole, and you pop this threaded collar on, like so, and then you have a nice panel mount aux. So this thing will be fantastic because I have a project coming up that requires these. A little disappointed I'm missing one. Oh well, it is what it is. I paid $2.50 for all 15 of these. Well, I guess 14 of them. And yeah, if you think you know the project, because there's been a few videos on the subject already, put it in the comments below. And this pretty random assortment of items makes up today's mailbag, the most expensive mailbag to date, and the first, maybe the only, we'll see how it goes, Banggood special. Now, I'd like to thank my Patreons for their support. It's because of people like you that I'm less afraid to be spending a little bit more money on these mailbag items. And if you guys do want to support me, head over to Patreon. If not, maybe use the affiliate links for Banggood. If you use my affiliate link, anything you buy will give me a small commission, and I'm telling you, it is very small. Someone actually used the affiliate link to get me to buy themselves an oscilloscope, which was fantastic. I got a few dollars out of that. It was great. I do like Banggood for certain things, like mostly what you see here would be the cheapest on Banggood, but it has a different place than eBay, so I don't want the comments to bash one or the other. These are different items than what eBay carries for the most part. And Banggood, you pay one person, you complain to one person if you've got problems. But other than that, thank you very much for watching.